So my footballing journey thus far, it's been great. A lot of ups and downs, but that's in any field in life. Started my early career out at Tashriq. Played 1 or 2 seasons over there, then moved to Ajax, and I saw I can really make a living out of this, make a career, and that's where my love for football grew. Developed over there. Had a rough time fitting in different environment because I wasn't like the other players that came from under 11. They had academy training right through. So I did struggle a bit in my early childhood. I would call myself a late bloomer. As I'm getting older, I'm getting better with time, with experience. I've got a lot of experience, been at many clubs. So after Ajax, I moved around. I've been at Cape Town City, I've played at Cape Town, recently Steenberg, also last season, 2 seasons ago, last year. So it's been fantastic. I've got some good experience under my belt at my age.
Yeah. Any particular reason that you've moved around?
So I wouldn't dot it down to one particular reason. It's just in football, as in life, you find yourself in many different situations, and it's how you deal with those type of situations. What you have to find yourself. Sometimes things don't always work out for the best, but you just have to pick your head up and keep moving forward. That's all it is.
Yeah. Let's chat about your transition into Hout Bay. How have you settled in at the club?
So my transition into Hout Bay, initially there was a massive mix-up at the previous club that I was at, an NFD club, and they ended up releasing quite a few players, and I was unfortunately one of them. And that was middle of the season, so it was a bit difficult to jump into another team, especially as a goalkeeper, young goalkeepers. Not a lot of clubs are looking for goalkeepers at that stage of time, maybe a midfielder or a winger or a striker. So as a goalkeeper, it was very difficult, and I had to make a choice. Do I just stay at home, or And I decided not. I said, even if I have to go to a level lower. Okay, so previous NFD club. So I decided I don't mind making the step below just to get game time, to stay fit, because you have to be ready at any stage, especially at this level, because NFD, a PSL, European opportunity can come at any time, and you have to be ready for it 24/7. So I made that decision. I said, okay, I'll play the season, and that was also kind of during COVID. So the ABC Motsepe season was very, very short. I think there was like only 12 games or something it was, and we had a good season, and so we started off well. Just unfortunately couldn't keep up that momentum. I think Glendine won it that season. But yeah, as a team, I think we grew a lot. We had quite a bit of good players. So that season finished off, and then the previous season just started, and it was also quite difficult. Also, it wasn't a long season. It was about 19 games, so it wasn't a full season. 19, 20, 21 games. Also, to get back into the professional setup, very, very difficult. Especially a goalkeeper from Cape Town is going, not a lot of opportunities over here. There's only X amount of clubs, so to get back in there also, it's extremely difficult. So I said, okay, I'll bite the bullet once again, make the sacrifice. I'll play another season, and that was the 2021-2022 season that just finished. Once again, started off extremely well, but I think we just started to fall a bit short after the December break. I think we still ended up fourth we finished, but with the best defensive record. Clean sheets we still could have worked on, but least amount of goals conceded in the entire league. I think that was a big number that we were aiming towards. So yeah, that season finished. Won 2 trophies, thankfully, with the club. Young player of the season and players player, and that's where we see ourselves now at the moment.
Yeah, if you look back at the time that you had challenging moments, do you think that played a role in this in the season that you became quite a prominent player?
Yeah, definitely. So when I first came to Hout Bay, making that jump from NFD back to ABC, it's a massive jump, and a lot of people don't understand that. And it was challenging, just the level of football coming back. ABC is much more fast-paced, and you don't have as much time on the ball. Whereas the NFD, it's much more technical. You need to. It's more the quality than the quantity. That's what I like to describe it as. So I did, especially coming to Hout Bay, it was very different to other ABC clubs as well. So it took me some time to find my feet in the first season, especially beginning of the past season. But then once I found it, we just hit the ground running, and performance after performance, crucial saves, just becoming a dominant figure in the team started to come out in that.
Yeah, what are some of the things that you've set out for yourself now? Your next step, as you call it, in the upcoming season and beyond?
Upcoming season, definitely to look higher. I've played in this league for, I think this will be my seventh or eighth season, and I'm only 23 at the moment. So not a lot of players have that opportunity and that experience to play in this league for that amount of time. Never mind being a goalkeeper as well. So definitely next step for me would be looking to go back into NFD, PSL, even Europe. Whatever opportunity comes around, I'm ready for it this time. I've learned from previous mistakes. I've gained the experience that I've needed to gain, and so next step is a higher league, a bigger team, and we hit the road running from there.